Okay, we're going to play République. It's a very big installation. It's like 3.9 gigabytes. I have played the game through completely before myself. This phone that I'm using, although it's got a really good processor and stereo speakers, the sound recording is not very good. So sorry if my voice is a bit choppy. So this is the first thing we get is this menu, and we just press play. And we've immediately got this wonderful music and sound. One of the nicest things about this game is the sound. Story mode. So I've got the full game unlocked, even if I haven't got the saves. So this is how the game starts. We press answer.
Do you see me? Wait. Please, I need your help. I don't have much time. They want to erase me. They want to erase who I am. They're coming.
Okay, so we're interacting already with the game now. Press this magic button and it freezes things. And you see the blue, sky blue camera, we can go to that by pressing it. Now I'm in the camera.
Who defaced the pages of this manifesto? This is a disaster.
If there is another camera here, I could go to that as well. I can also look at these yellow things. This is their IDs. It tells me who these people are. Tell me who she is. Mireille Prideaux. She features a lot in the story. And this Frederick Cooper, he also features in the story. I've also got a piece of paper in her hand. No, we can't click on that. We can't move the camera at the moment. So let's just unpause it now.
This is poison. Who fed you this poison? It was the librarian, wasn't it? That snake. How did nobody see these being distributed? Cooper, get us some water. Sovereign water from the commissary. Go! Where is it?
So I can move this camera now
Not
myself.
the defaced manifesto. Where is it? Tell me, or I'll tell them.
Let's just have a look. Look, there's another camera there. See that eye? Go to that one instead. There she is. Prideaux, with a dodgy French accent.
But you are them. I don't know what you're talking about.
Child, where is it?
Where's what?
I did not call for Prisrak.
Our computer scrubbed the word poison. I have to check it out.
It's not like that, Derringer. I can handle this precal myself.
Look.
Oh, there's another person in here. Derringer.
Look, I need to know if someone's poisoning the food and water supply in this place.
I am talking about this, you idiot. Poison for the mind.
It's just a manifesto.
Not just. It's been contaminated. These are the words of Zager.
Zager is dead. But I guess we could dig him up and shoot him again. Anything else, Murray?
What? That's not enough?
The girl's infected. Found reading contraband. Third offense. We are taking her
I
to
didn't read
calibration.
I am
anything.
in charge, Derringer. You will put her in a confinement cell. There will be no recalibration without my authority.
Fine. Just do it before the arrival. And watch your step.
What's your step?
Let's go to the other camera so you can see what's going on.
You ever shut up?
Bring her a blanket. I don't want her freezing to death before tomorrow.
What is that? Phone.
Hurry up!
Oh, we're in the phone.
Good evening, citizens of Metamorphosis. As we make our final preparations, we must be extra vigilant. Recent events have brought us the capture and killing of a man whose sinister, disgusting actions caused no small amount of grief. You know who I am referring to. I will not speak his name again. But even though he has been
Zega.
eliminated, other threats remain. Just tonight, another treasonist was attempting to infect the minds of our youngest and brightest with lies, masquerading as divine text. This mimeo-apostate will be dealt with in the same manner as the one who inspired him. Keep a watchful eye out for our Republic, my friends. And in return, she will watch over you.
So that is the intro for the game. Pretty spectacular.
You're still here. You have to help me. They're going to hurt me. Recalibrate me. She's probably watching me now. They say I'm infected, contaminated for reading something I wasn't supposed to. Can you help me somehow? Can you help me get out of here?
Yep. So we can go to that. And there's a camera in the distance there. Let's click on that.
The cameras. Can you see me? You can see me in there. Yeah. What's the difference? There's no way you can help me from there.
Isn't there?
You're just another pair of eyes watching me.
Let's press that door where there's that lock. Ooh.
Did you do that? Did you open the door? don't know who you are or how you're doing this, but somehow you found a way into this place. Can you help me find a way out?
Don't know.
Okay, let's go.
So now I'm moving her with that little blob that I pressed there. I can move her again, pressing on that blob.
Hello. Please do not be alarmed by the sound of my voice. My name's Cooper. I am communicating with you in text-to-speech because it is too risky for me to use my real voice. I am the one who found the phone in the girl's room just a moment ago. I've returned the phone to her because she is in danger and I wish to help her. It seems you wish to help her too. I do not presume that you are as technically inclined as I am. So I will skip the occupational lingo and get directly to the point. The phone she's carrying is a link, giving you access to our facility's online network. It is called OmniView. By entering OmniView, you can easily move from one camera to another. To keep the girl out of sight, you'll need to scout ahead for her. The rest I'll explain as you go. Good luck. I'm sure you can hack it in this place. That was a joke, by the way. Sometimes my humor gets lost in translation.
Okay, so that was Cooper, the guy in the cell, with Mireille Prideaux. And we can use our OmniView to look at things, so we can't open that yet. We've got those two cameras in the cell, but we've also got Easter eggs. It's an Easter egg. A camouflage is an Easter egg.
Hello, player. This is Ryan Payton, one of the designers here at Camouflaj.
And this is Cooper, the company's resident playboy adventurer and all-around good guy.
Thank you so much for purchasing Republic. One of the cool things about our game is triggering these interactive developer commentary tapes located throughout the world.
To hear the rest of the audio files, just scan them as you would any other items in OmniView.
That's right, Cooper. So thank you so much for your support of the game. I hope you really enjoy hearing our behind-the-scenes design discussions because we had a blast recording them.
Thanks. Enjoy.
So, player, hi. Welcome to the Republic Dev Commentary system that we put in place. There are, well, in addition to this, 20 dev commentary tapes located throughout the world. And all you do is just like now, you scan it, and you get to hear about between a minute to 3 minutes per tape. And it's basically us recording our conversations as we're working on the game and arguing and making jokes.
Just for the record, it's not us recording. It's Ryan secretly recording everybody else in the room while we thought there was no microphone on.
And the reason I'm doing that is because I feel like it's part of the vision of the game. About, censorship and voyeurism. Right. What I think is actually really cool about these is that these are not like kind of retrospective, and that we're just going, oh, remember when we worked on this room? I mean, these are like real time emotion, David Cage style emotion going on here.
Stop that! Oh.
One thing that I think is what I'm excited about is that this is just the first of 5 episodes, and so we're gonna have 20 of these dev tapes per episode, so for a total of 100. And yes, we hope this actually is a good kind of learning tool for people who are interested in games. They want to get behind the scenes, and I think it was a lot of fun doing this, even though most people didn't even have any idea they were doing it at the time.
And thank you very much for once again buying our game and for like the faith that we're going to give you some awesome content.
So anyway, yeah, thanks again for playing the game, for listening to these. That we had a lot of fun making the game, and we're just getting started. This is only episode 1, so I hope you guys are not like spending all of your fuel because we got a long way to go to finish this whole segment. Hey, Doug, final thoughts?
Filthy.
Yeah.
David?
I gotta cut up a lot of stuff in this one.
Hollywood, final thoughts?
Just quit listening to us and go save Hope. Hope you enjoy it.
True that. What Hollywood said.
Yeah.
Okay, so the camouflage Easter eggs, as you heard, are behind the scenes recordings of the developers that have been selected. So those are the really, really cool Easter eggs. Back to the game now. We are in a Metal Gear Solid style game. It's also got feelings about Resident Evil about it. When we came through that lobby, it felt very Resident Evil to me. But with regard to the Metal Gear Solid, here we are in a cell, very much like Snake. One of the biggest stars, well, the biggest star in this game is David Hayter, who played the original Metal Gear Solid. And he does an absolutely barnstorming performance here. It's
going on?
Certainly his finest game performance, his grandest game performance, I think. I think it's fantastic. So, you've got that to look forward to. David Hayter all the way through, playing this character who's a sort of elusive rebel. So now we can click on her. We can make her move around. Is there another camera? I actually want to reverse my x-axis because, or is it my y-axis? But I'll get along with it. You can reverse it so that you are, at the moment I'm using my finger to swipe left to move the camera left, but I actually prefer it if it's the other way around. I prefer it if I move my finger left to swipe the camera to the right, like I'm pushing the world around. That's a choice you have in the menu options anyway. You've got this choice to reverse the axes, both axes. So now we've got an information thing. So this is also, these information things also can be clicked on, just like
Good reminder. Use the cameras to see what's in the next room.
So a lot of these are information that helps you to play the game, but they can be clues as well in the game, and obviously the ID tags of the different guards and things are in there. So here we've got another one, and this one requires a code. Got another camera here, and it's worth going to the different cameras because, bada boom, you see, as you go to the different cameras, you can do different things. There's someone else in that cell there. So we've managed to hop over to this cell now. And here is something.
Arrival proceeds as planned.
Article.
We will not be swayed by cowardly acts of terror. Stricter punishments for traitors urged. I heard the powers that be are secretly hoping for some kind of an attack to justify all these new security measures. And while they would prefer it to be bloodless, I suspect they'll take anything. Perhaps they'll even carry it out themselves to ensure it happens before the arrival.
Okay, so a conspiracy theory there. And we've acquired that piece of trivia. So this prisoner here, bit of an Ed Norton expression on his face. Possession of contraband, treason. Let's just close that. So I don't know that we can actually do anything for him. Let's go back to that camera. And when you're in the camera's mode, this eye mode, time is frozen. And now we can hop along this corridor. See, I panned the wrong way there because I've got to reverse the axes. So we've managed to hop along the corridor, and now we've got other things. We've got another information thing, so let's just look at that. We want to gather all of these.
I once spent some time stuffed in a locker. This may surprise you, but I wasn't very popular in high school.
So she can hide in a locker. Okay, let's see who this is. Sanchez, Jose Sanchez. Borderline personality disorder, so he's going to be explosive. Now, if we come out of this mode, we can move her. Let's get her creeping around.
Sanchez.
Yes, madame.
Don't forget to give her the sodium thiopental injection.
Yes, madame.
So I think we need to get to a different camera to move her along. There we are. We can only move her when we're in this live mode. As soon as we freeze it, we can't do much. So now let's go to that camera there. And we're going to want to move her again. There we are. Incidentally, these blobs, you won't get those once you're playing the game fully. I don't know why it's telling me to go to the other side of that doorway. As soon as his back's turned, I suppose we cross over. Like that. And now we can... Oh, let's just freeze it for a moment and see what we're looking at here. Now the camera there inside this room. So look, here we are inside this room. Even though she hasn't gone in there yet, we can jump with the cameras, we can explore. And go all the way down here, look. And look at all these things. Go right the way into here. Look, going miles away. Can't open that yet. Lots of stuff to do and see. Come out of camera mode and see how the guards are moving around.
Despite being obnoxious, this poster makes a valid point. The girl is less likely to attract attention if she walks softly.
Now I think you double tap to run, if I remember rightly. Double tap the spot that you're running to. Or you single tap if you wanted to walk. So there's another guard. There's a locker. You see that green glowing locker that we could hide inside if we have to. Something on the table there to look at.
Got him. Zager killed in firefight with Prizrak. The depravity of this man was boundless. Best to remove the comments section for the online edition and change shot dead by Prizrak to killed in firefight by Prizrak. This way it suggests he was given a sporting chance. When the surveillance video of this day surfaces, and it will, it's going to require major surgery if they want it to look like justice.
Zager, of course, is the David Hayter character, the leader of this rebel uprising type thing. So we want to acquire all those Easter eggs as part of completing the whole game. Let's go near this guard and you can look right down on him there. Got another information board there.
Last month, a pre-cal got their hands on a canister of pepper spray. They blinded a loyalist Prizrak during routine inspection.
Okay, so that's one of our weapons, is the pepper spray. And we need it sometimes. So let's now leapfrog all the way back to where we've got another Easter egg there. Here is another locker. You can just see that red glow, that is her. Or let's another information.
Recently, the children in Metamorphosis have become more brazen in their attempts to take things from the Prizrak. Surely, this was Zager's influence.
So again, that's another thing we were able to do. We were able to pickpocket the guards. So here's our very first camouflage. Well, we can unlock that door actually. Let's have a look at the very first camouflage Easter egg.
Is it possible to add some flickering to this light above the blockers? With some movement? That's cool. No, if you don't want to do it, it's fine.
Dude, it's been a recurring thing that we
No,
want.
dude, it's okay.
This is the 8th time.
I don't have to deal with it. But you don't think it'd be awesome?
A flickering light here and there. It's like you're right here and there.
You don't think it'll be awesome?
So look at this stuff.
Whoa, wait, oh, look at that thing over there. Go back.
What was that?
Hand left.
What's that?
It's the reflections using a different part of the texture. It's pulling like
Whoa.
the lock. That's wild. All right, sorry.
So the blocker that was like awkwardly right there.
I like it. This is good.
Put it right there. It's kind of framed a little better. The players see it a little easier.
Yeah, I think it's great, man.
Pushes them towards that corner more easily when they are going here. And they can switch to that.
Sorry, I'm interrupting your flow.
Oh.
Can you go back to the camera?
Yep.
like I'm working with these tutorial posters right now. What if we put one on the wall here?
That'd be great.
And it like says like, you know, watch your step, or like
Check your
corners.
hands.
Yeah, watch your hands.
Watch.
Or like, you know, check your corners or whatever, like to guards, like so they don't bump into each other. It just shows that, and like it's a hint.
Yep.
No,
I think it's a great place for. I think it's a great place for a poster right there.
All right, new POI. Let's have a meeting about it.
So isn't that amazing? I mean, we're getting real-time commentary almost from the developers of how they came up with these different things in the game. So we were unlocking that. Oh, did you see that guard walk by? Okay, so let's just put her there. So at the moment we're being led by the hand, so we can be fairly sure that... Oh, there's the pepper spray.
This is P0 brand pepper spray. You can equip this for the girl using either the controller or from the bottom left corner of your phone screen. You can tap on a guard to instruct her to attack. Each canister contains a single shot. It will temporarily disable guards, but be careful. Before long, they'll be back on patrol and angrier than ever.
Incidentally, that flashing battery symbol is is the phone in the game. It's not a real phone. Let's step over to here now. We've got the guard there. So it's telling me to go over there, but obviously don't want to do that while the guard is standing there like that. See, there she is there. So we're going to run over there in a second. As soon as he has turned his back.
All right. Good thinking. I should be safe here.
And into the locker. Now. Oh, but I can't open that yet. So that's a bit annoying. So maybe I shouldn't have gone into that locker yet. Let's see what happens when he turns back. I've got to get that code, haven't I? That number code from somewhere. Yes, that's not really working, is it? I probably need to go over to the right there. So we'll do that. Oh, okay. Oh, there's something in there.
Can you open this box?
No, I can't. So that's that, isn't it? Let's go have a look up here before we run into danger. Oh, another information thing. Taser weapons.
The paranoia is warranted in this case. A precal once found the key to the armory and stole a dozen tasers. It took 7 Prizrak to finally bring him down.
Excellent. So these are all tutorials, really. There, are there guards in this area? Oh, I got a bit confused there with cameras changing. Where is she? Yeah, so we want to go there. Do you want to go there?
Thanks. You found me a good spot. They won't find me over there.
Oops. So I'm going to have to use the pepper spray, I think, if I can. How do I use the pepper spray? Looks like I might be back in the cell.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that worked. Okay, so we've discovered how to use the pepper spray. That's a better view. I can move around now where I need to. Let's try and avoid him. So there's another thingy here.
The Prizrak waged their campaign against Zager from this very room. The following conversation was recorded 2 months ago.
Listen, Prizrak, calling the man a menace doesn't give him the credit he deserves. Put another team on scrubbing through the footage.
I will, sir. Though so far the camera network hasn't been terribly effective.
Zager's a human being, not some phantom. He casts a shadow like the rest of us. And I'm giving you more than you should need to find him now, should that prove too difficult for you.
No, sir. I understand. Watch your step.
Okay. All these goodies kind of have a value within the game. Okay, so we got away from him for now.
Better raise the threat level.
Raising the threat level.
Do you see the door there? That's where I have to go. If I can get to the library, I can find the librarian. He can protect me.
Hey. Clark, you can sleep in your bed. Come on. Derringer wants us to lock up the atrium. I had a dream I won the lottery. Yeah? What was the jackpot? $10,000. You got a dream?
Where is she? Yeah.
Bigger than that if you want to buy your way out of here.
Oh, I've locked that door and I should have unlocked it.
Let's go through this door.
Where's she going?
Okay. Go ahead and hack it open.
Oh, right, okay. I need an Omni version 1.
Okay, how does it sound? Dear Mr. Derringer, after mentioning this to you in passing, I wanted to send you this letter reminding you of my sincere desire for advancement. I believe I have a lot to offer, and in my current position, I will not be able to demonstrate my true potential. Plus, it's boring. Whenever you have time, I would love the opportunity to discuss my moving to the day shift at greater length. Sincerely, yada yada yada. How's that?
So we go through these different levels of the Omni level, which is like my ability levels to hack things. And that's how it feeds you the different doors to open.
Hello, it is Cooper again. You need to upgrade your software at a demon server to open this door. Then the girl can enter the library. The nearest demon is in the commissary on the other side of the dorms. The dorm is a big place, so I have updated your map with this waypoint to the server in the commissary. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so there's a map.
It seems like you have a plan. What do we need to do?
Well, I need to find the map. Where's the map? Ah, so we have a map. So she wants to come out of here and she wants to turn right. There's that target. We go to the dorms. And you see there's a 5 on that level as well. We've got another floor here as well, and there's an upper floor there. 5, so I'll need the Omni level 5 to get through that door, so that'll be way later in the game. So for now, we could go that way. Bit confused as to where I am again now. Going that way, am I? Is that right? Let's have a look at the map again. Okay, so she needs to go through that door there. And that's going to take us to the dorms, apparently. So we've seen that lobby. I'm going to go through the dorms. I'll finish the demos soon. I don't want to miss any Easter eggs. Where is she?
What have you got?
Map. Okay, so we're just going to cross this hall, basically. There's also a little room on the right-hand end that we can go into on its own. Oh, there's a guard there. Let's go and hide there for a moment quickly. Okay.
Clear.
There's no one else in here. Oh, looks like there's a door there that I can go through.
Settle down, children, settle down. I am as anxious as you are to acquaint myself with Miss Prideaux. She is a most welcome addition to our République. And to that end, I would like to present her and all of you with this small gift, a symbol of longevity and the relationships we look forward to watching take root.
Thank you so much, Headmaster. As one who will be so singularly focused on the well-being of these young, bright minds, I am truly humbled. I cannot express how sincerely I am looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you.
Okay. So, another clue as to what's going on here. Incidentally, you can also go through a door and lock it behind you. So you can run away from the guards through a door and then lock it, which we may have to do if we're not careful. Is there a hole?
Reporting.
Some of these desks have a hole you can run through. I don't think that does. So we're going to just wait for him to turn and then we're going to go through that door there very quickly to the dorms. Hopefully it says this is the target. Let's hide there. Don't see any bad guys at the moment. Oh, let's go in there quick. Is this my room?
Pyramid flags flutter in the wind. His his voice carries above them, singing a promise to lead these men to honor, protect, and love them. From his garden perch, he keeps us secure against the forces of evil. He spares our minds the hollow allure and fraud of Zager's upheaval. The République stands and will for all time, safe from ruin or disaster, because he is watching out for us all, our noble and wise headmaster.
And this is really, really, really interesting and amazing to read, actually, when you've played the game through a couple of times already, which I have, because a lot of this will mean nothing to you, but it's very, very good. It's very cool. So, Hope's poem.
Hey, Fishy, you hungry? Here you go. What does the world look like to you? Fishy, I'll tell you a secret. I like a boy who lives on the other hall. The one we call Weep. He sits beside me in history class, and he's adorable. I'm too shy to talk to him.
Okay. Will we meet Weep later?
390H. My dear, my inspiring pupil. I know you're not accustomed to gifts, but this is more than just some trinket. It is a secret between you and I, and it cannot be shared until we are both ready. So I will keep the key for safekeeping until the two of us agree to open it together. Until then, I hope you will treasure its beauty as much as I do you. And when you gaze upon it, I hope your thoughts will be of me.
Okay, well, that's a bit creepy. What's that green thing there? Oh, that is the manifesto, isn't it? The illegal manifesto, I think. Is there anything else we can look at here? No. We need to get on. We need to get moving. Well, can I grab that green? Oh, the green thing is something I can grab.
I'll
No?
hold on to this.
Yes. Ah, so the green things. Yes. That is now an item. The first.
There are few things, librarian, as disappointing as failed leadership, especially when that leadership fails by giving in to mental illness or desire. Hawthorne came from a line of leaders, but you wouldn't know that by reading his account of Dimsdale. The Scarlet Letter would teach our citizens that its leadership can succumb to the weaknesses that we work daily to cure. Such doubt is unacceptable. Where would we be without faith in government?
So there are loads of books to pick up. There's like about 50 of them. And actually, it's a really good reading list if you're interested in reading books, starting to read books, getting into reading books. It's a really good reading list of books that you collect in this game. So what's interesting here is that when I was in my virtual mode here, my spy mode, this mode, I can't touch the book. That physical book, I can't connect to it. But when I come out of it and go into the real world mode, the physical mode, she can pick up the book. So there's a nice divide there between me and my cyber camera spy, where I can look at people's stats or whatever, but I can't touch a real book. It's very deep, this game. There's something in there. Oh, yes, now we can pick this guy's pocket, I think. See, there's another book there, see that? I can look at him. I like his photograph in his passport. We can pick his pocket. You see there's a green thing on his belt there. We can pick that therefore. So green things belong to her world and yellow things belong to ours.
Let's go for the steal. is mine. I got something.
And what I have now...
I see you have discovered one of my game cartridges. As a hardcore gamer, I collect many video games. Sadly, my fellow Berserk torment me by stealing my prized collection. Would you help me recover any game cartridges you find? It is not like you have a more important job to do.
Okay, so we've got, again, in the inventory, you're going to find them now. We now have a game cartridge.
There are few things
We
like
have the
that.
book.
Japan had the
Oh,
sense
got
to
another book.
try and then find a translator for dragging this garbage into Japanese. Out there beyond our walls, Lady Chatterley's lover has a reputation as sidekick to hormones in adolescent awakenings. Puberty is a delicate time. We need to cultivate it as a plant in a garden. We cannot teach them control with this floating around. I assure you, we know better than Lawrence.
So I think that book was on the shelf there. Very appropriate that it was in the bathroom. And then...
Lame beer. Those are the guys who made this game. They are like the Coen brothers of the indie game scene. I don't care if they make a game about killing fish with a rusty toaster. I would buy it. Oh wait. That's what ridiculous fishing is all about.
Okay, so one of the many, many games. I don't think they are for any specific platform. They all come on this cartridge for the aesthetics of the game, but some are PC games and some are, I think, console games. Can't quite remember, but anyway, they're fantastic Easter eggs. Oh, Cooper's ringing me.
Some OmniView abilities require battery power and will not work when the girl's phone is not well charged. You will probably find more batteries lying around this facility. You may also recharge the phone at a demon server or inside confinement rooms.
Okay, so my battery, as you can see, it's flashing there. It's absolutely flat, so I can't lock this door at the moment, which I would be able to do. I'd be able to lock him in the loos if I had sufficient battery on my phone. But I don't have sufficient battery on my phone. So we're going to go out again now. And we will do exactly as he said. We're going to try to find somewhere to charge up the phone. Let's get her out of there. Now I'm trying to remember which direction she was going. I think she's going up that way, isn't she? So let's keep going for a bit. Got a camera. We can hide behind that statue if we have to. So we've dog-legged up the corridor now. Ah, look, here's another man. Mark Lewis. Oh, he's Czech. So there's a crate we can hide behind in a minute. As soon as his back's turned, I'm sure it will be in a moment. Hide behind the crate. Let's look at this camera here. So again, we probably want to pick his pocket. I don't know. Let's just see how he moves first.
It's quiet tonight.
Has he got anything I can steal? I don't see anything. I think it would be hanging on his belt. It would be green if we could. Oh, yes, he has actually. He has got something hanging on his belt. That's the moment to pickpocket him right there. And then maybe run into that room. Or run round to the right. Is there somewhere to hide in this? Oh, there is somewhere to hide in here, I think. Oh, look, there's a book as well. Another book on the floor we need to pick up.
arrogance has wrought. You are destroying the things that make your life meaningful. You are doing this to yourself. And unless you tell me where you have hidden that manifesto, I will accelerate that which you have already chosen to inflict upon yourself. Prizrak, take this precal to confinement.
It's important to learn some of the jargon in this. The Prizrak are these guards, and the precals, they are us. These gifted children, youngsters who have, you know, amazing abilities, psychic abilities or whatever. Could pick his pocket there, potentially. Yeah.
Nothing going.
Yeah, we can pick his pocket when he goes in the room. That's what we would do. So that would be the last thing we would do, is pick his pocket when he goes in the room. Well, we could do it now, actually. Yeah, we could pick his pocket and go in the room. Let's do that.
Going in to pick his pockets.
Okay, that's it. Now we go around to here.
Cassette.
And I got myself something. What did I get? Oh, look. Another game.
They call Super Hexagon a Twitch game. I doubt even Doc Holliday had quick enough reflexes for this one. I've never gotten farther than 3.5 seconds. It's intense. I don't know if that's because it gives me vertigo, or because of the ominous lady shouting game over every time I die.
I don't know that game.
If you find a cassette player, perhaps you could hear what is on it.
So we've got the
I
first
remember
cassette.
seeing an old boombox when we ransacked one of Zager's hideouts.
Yeah. And we will find one of Zager's hideouts later, and we will be able to play all those cassettes. I mean, you are just getting an inkling of how massive this game is. This game in this game world.
Nothing.
I can't remember what it costs. It's about £6 or something, and it's very
Going
good
in for the
value.
steal. He's not carrying anything.
So let's just go now and try and... Well, let's just go back to hiding around here. And then when he goes in the room, then we're going to move forward. We need to charge up our phone battery thing, whatever, though, rather urgently, so that we can hack things. So as soon as he turns, more or less, now's my chance to go. And we need to be fairly sharpish about this movement. What have we got here? Yeah, straight through that door, I think. Okay. It can only be saved locally, that's interesting. What do we... Again, I can't do anything with that door because my phone ain't charged. And I don't actually see anywhere to hide here. Oh, there's plants up there. We can hide in these plants from Grant. Hide in the plant from Grant. That's Scottish Guard.
Picked a good place. I hope they can't see me here.
I can't. I've played the game before. There she is in the plant. Now look, we've got lasers. First, slightly more complicated puzzle. We can obviously do a bit of jumping with the cameras. I think the reason we can't read those is because our battery's flat, possibly. So anyway, let's just jump back to that camera there. Again, can't unlock that because my battery's flat. I've got to be a bit careful what I touch, because we don't want to... Oh, I've got the wrong camera. Ah, yes, there's a kitchen-y thing here. So that's... Right, so we're going to try and get into this kitchen-y thing. I can't get back to her. There we are. So at the first opportunity we need to go into their next hedge. Has he got something we can steal? He has. He's got stuff on his belt. I think I can see a little bit of green on his belt there. Might be a taser or something.
Going in to pick his pockets.
Okay. Now she needs to go straight back into the hedge now.
I hope they can't see me here.
Okay, so we picked something out of his pocket. Don't know what it was. Oh, look, there's the threat level. It's elevated. Yeah, because we did have a situation, didn't we, a minute ago? So now we're going to have to get round to here. But I can't do anything. I can't hack any computers or nothing at the moment. Let's hide in that plant.
I hope they can't see me here.
Well, that was lucky. I think I only just got there in time. Right, so as soon as he's turned around, we will go down here. Again, I can't do anything with that till I've charged up my batteries. So we've got to find somewhere to charge up the batteries. We've evaded the lasers anyway, that's pretty important. Clink. Looks like they're from New Zealand. Or Australia, can't remember the difference.
NTR.
Nothing to report. Now, I seem to remember this room is very difficult. I've got to try and get behind these tables. It's not that easy to do.
Let's see what he's got on him. Nice.
Got another game cartridge by the look of things. And there's a book sitting on there.
What's that?
Ah, sugar.
I'm going after her.
Have I got any more pepper sprays? I don't think I do. Darn it. Yeah, I knew this level would be difficult. I think I might end up getting put in the prison thing again. In this. Let's see if I can get through this door here. Can I get through here?
Oh,
No, I've got no pepper spray.
I've captured 390H.
So this is my first capture. And now he will walk us back to the cells where we started. Or no, beg your pardon, he walks us back to the nearest cell.
Subject is in confinement.
Cooper's going to give us some clues now what to do next.
The girl must feel a strong sense of deja vu, but fortunately you have been down this road before too. Each confinement room contains a power unit. In case of power failure, find the unit to open the door. It is in a different location inside every room, so check every corner in OmniView. If the girl needs to circumvent a room full of Prizrak, the vents are a good way to travel.
Another Metal Gear Solid idea.
This is a battery charging station. Certain Omni abilities will drain the battery on the girl's phone. You'll see her battery life displayed in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Direct the girl to any recharging station to juice up.
So it's actually quite good that I've got captured here, because one of the things I really needed was battery power. Did I pick up that book? I think there was a book in there that I didn't pick up, but we will go through that room again.
I know this will surprise you, but Buddy and Me isn't about my lifelong friendship with Derringer. Instead, this Kickstarter darling is a whimsical infinite runner, polished to a shine. Set in a dreamy world, this one's big hook is Buddy, a flying companion who assists you as you run, jump, bounce and fly through an enchanted forest. If I had children, this would be one of the first games I'd give them. In Buddy and Me, everything seems right with the world. This game blew me away. It's like they took the scary puzzles from survival horror games and made a whole game about that. The room is a lesson in less is more. Instead of building a big, expensive game your first time out of the gate, I think more studios should take note of fireproof games, build something smart, thoughtful, and simple like The Room.
Yeah, The Room is indeed an absolutely fantastic game, and that one is in the Play Store, so that's not a PC game, that is on the phone.
The kitchen's gonna be awesome.
So what would you do? Is there like just make confinement cells somewhere out in the boonies or something?
It would just stick off the side of that right there, because currently there's nothing out in that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be easy. Do you mean like just copying a confinement, putting it there, and then adding a door? It wouldn't be that hard to do that, honestly. So if that's something you guys wanted to do,
Yeah, it'd be great. It prevents the player from having to go multiple rooms back.
One mind-blowing thing I want to throw out there is one of the players who play tested our game based off of the initial cell being Hope Cell, and then seeing a confinement room, got the impression that there's going to be like different rooms that they're locking you in, and he liked that idea. So I thought, what if we had them lock her in the food
So this room is up here is like a little storage closet. Just put a broom and
walk in.
Yeah. I mean, we did have somebody who, when he went to the second one, he wasn't sure if it was the same place or not. Because it looked the same. I don't know. I'm thinking that we might want to go more like adding other visual elements to it.
That's an interesting idea.
We talked about the decal on the floor to identify it's like a different confinement.
Which room?
Yeah,
something like
that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, at least on the art side, like, and we've discussed it too, is we need to find. I don't know when this is going to happen. We need to find time to start making prefabs out of those pieces that are in confinement, because they are looking very samey. I need to figure out like how to kind of redefine those a little bit and make it more interesting. It's just a matter of time.
You'll let them by the end of the day, right?
So again,
you'll let them by the end of the day.
Yeah, after everything else.
Yeah, man, I wish we had that. It's been on the back burner for a long time.
And the thing is, like, making prefabs like out of those rooms or out of those pieces of the rooms, it's an undertaking. Like, it's easily like a week task.
Yep.
So here we have them discussing the finer details of making sure that when I'm in this new cell, I know that it's not the same cell as before. You see, they've thought of everything. There's that terminal with the skull and crossbones, so you're going to see some groovy stuff in a minute. And then I will end my demo, because I don't want you to not get the game. I want you to get the game and play it yourself. So, first thing, power. So there's often a power button like that, rather than a pressing on the door itself. And now we will go and charge up the phone on the... It's a green thing, so it's something she interacts with. Again, I didn't really realise this green and yellow colour codes before. And then we've got this console here, you see.
Hey there, you just found a data broker terminal. These are located throughout the facility. Any data you collect by scanning items in OmniView can be traded to the data broker in exchange for new Omni abilities. Omni abilities are valuable tools for gathering information and assuming control of the girl's environment.
Okay, so that's an incentive to find all these things and read them all, because they all give you money that you can spend on Omni abilities. What am I buying? Right, so I can buy Distract. I can listen to their voicemails. That's very useful. Predict their patrol routes. They come out in a big bar, a big line. We can read email exchanges, which gives us insight. That's really the best one. The Distract, you can make different little information stations bleep at them. So it's worth waiting to save up for that.
Sorry to see you go.
Don't worry, I'll be back. So now that we have the power, we can do more. Now that we've got our phone charged up. And we ought to look at the map now, because we've been... the dining area is one of the hardest areas to get through, actually. There's the cafeteria, which is where we were caught. We've got to go through the dining area anyway, which was going to be would have been the next thing. So we came from there. We came from in there, the cafeteria. Did we pick up that book, though? I want that book. I still want that book. Oh, oh. I think I came a bit close to being seen there. Let's hide behind that trolley. Yeah, there was a book in here. And I don't think I got it. I don't think I got my grubby mitts on it. There he is, the one that caught us. There it is. I want that book. So we're going to have to do this again. We're going to have to go all the way around this room again.
I'll hold on to this.
Okay, I think he is slightly aware of us, so we need to hightail it for that door pretty quick.
You can't hide from us. Going after the subject. Huh? Heading toward the subject now.
Well, I'm going to get caught. But I got my book.
I've apprehended the subject.
I got my book. That's what I wanted. I'm captured again. I wonder what the threat level is now. But I want to get through that kitchen area because it's fantastic, the kitchen area, before I end my demo. Unfortunately, I was also pressing on the...
Captive is in confinement.
What was the book?
The body is strange, librarian. Oxytocin and endorphins lead so many to mistake robotic chemical responses for emotional attachments. Worse, though, is what Burroughs promotes. He suggests deviant behavior as a mechanical way around the trappings of societal control. We cannot let people think their bodies are ways around the state. They must exercise the République with their bodies in everything they do. Everything. Throw naked lunch in the pile.
These are all books that they want burnt, of course. Right, so here we are again. You can't unlock her, you can't get her out of there till the guard's gone. Still can't quite do it. Oh, is it a different guard? Vesely. Okay, now we can do it. So let's just go straight for it. So we're going to go into that kitchen area. Got another guard there. There's Larry. I don't know if those guards are actually... Oh yeah, we can lock him in there. There is something in there though as well that we could get.
Everything looks good.
See, we've locked him in. I don't know if the guards' faces are actually... developers. Has he got something with him? He has, actually.
I'll check his pockets. I got something.
And we can climb through that hole. So that worked. That's why that area is so very difficult.
I mean, it makes sense that, like, also for like a band book here, that they're like the kids are not supposed to be reading or whatever, but the guards are in their break room.
Yeah,
seems like a good place for one.
You could also control, like, you know, where the guard stops at. Like, he can come over here and, you know, hang out more at this for a longer period of time, and then, you know, the other guy goes into that area to give you time to, if you time it right, you come through.
Yeah. So there was going to be a tablecloth on the table. Like, I don't know if you plan on using that for cover. I assume it's like a cover.
Yeah, that'd be great because, you know, as it is, it's just kind of useless for us.
Like, I'm writing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know if I'm convinced about 2 guards though.
I think the only reason I'm alright with it is because there's a convent cell right before it, and it is like the last sort of encounter space before you get to a bigger break in the gameplay. So, like, I think it's difficult, but it might be an appropriate place to make things difficult. But we would really, I think, need to use lighting and whatever else to feature the event.
You know, I still want to support, like, 3 ways through here. Going through the vent, using distractions, or walking through here by timing.
Okay.
Like, those are the 3 things that
I
like to support. Same thing with the metal detector.
Right.
You can time it, you can use distractions, or you can disable the metal detector and go through that way. So there's 3 routes through that one as well.
So again, that was a really interesting discussion about how they're trying to make the game be... There are many different ways that you can play it. Now, I did successfully lock him in there, and he's... You can see that 30, so I think there's a 30-second countdown. He's going to escape from there, but there is actually a book or game cartridge in there that I do want to get at some point. I will want that game cartridge. But that can be saved for later. But it's best not to, it's best to grab these things when you see them in general, because it is very hard to remember. Keep track memories of where the things are that you want. Otherwise. So it looks like we've got another vent there. Here she is. We're going to go through that vent there by the look of things.
Heading to the vent. We'll need a screwdriver to open this vent.
Okay, we'll need a screwdriver. There's no guards here. There's a room there we haven't been into. Okay, so let's have a look here. What's this? Oh, that's the cell. So that's no bloody good. So we need to go all the way up here. do we go in there? Oh no, we're going to go in there regardless. We're going to go in there. It's the first major puzzle.
The door.
How are you out of your cage?
Marie.
I gave you a stay of execution, and this is how you repay me.
Marie is coming.
Well, those flickering embers of clemency have gone cold.
There must be another way out of here.
That file is dead, and so have we. So are you when I get down there.
There must be something you could do.
So here we are in our first major puzzle trap. And there's clues here and there with the paintings and the poems on the walls and so on. However, I'm going to leave the demo there because I don't want to spoil anything anymore. If that's not enough to whet your appetite for this massive one here, of I think about 5 levels, we haven't even completed this level yet. If that's not enough to whet your appetite, I don't know what is. Just go out and get this game. It's absolutely fantastic. Not quite sure how I go about saving the game. Yes, I suppose it's locally saved it for me. The game is République, and you can buy it on the Play Store for Android, and I guess for Apple as well. Hope you've enjoyed my demo. And thanks, by the way, to the guys at Camouflaj for creating such an absolutely fantastic game, and thanks to all the actors for bringing that game to life. You also did an incredible job. And I just want another little shout out because I do think that one of the reasons this game is so very, very good is because of the sound quality. I think that counts for a lot, as it does with many movies. As someone who went to film school, I know that sound is almost as important as the image in a film, and it is in this game. It's just got this amazing quietude to it. It's a very kind of peaceful game, even though it's all violent in one way. It's very gentle. It's got a gentleness to the soundtrack, and the music and the acting. It's a long play. It's a slow burn, and so although there's tension in the game, it's a very relaxing game to play, and you can take your time. And I think that's one of the things I love most about it, is that you really feel like you can immerse yourself in this game. You can just like lying in a bath of it. Like lying in a hot bath, this game. It's just glorious. Thanks everyone for watching, and thanks everyone for creating the game.